Hi, Vince.
Hi.
You just touched on what I was going to ask in your last answer when you mentioned that you composed against the storyboards.
Yes.
I was going to ask what state the movie was in when you composed for it and how that might have impacted the music that you made. And since you just said storyboards, I was curious if you ever did work for another movie that was in a different state of production and how that might have changed things. And maybe for Transformers, did you ever compose a piece of music that might have got left on the cutting room floor, like a scene on storyboard that got cut?
Good questions. When I had my first meeting with the producers of Transformers, they said, "We don't have any picture ready yet for you to write to." And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, then why are we talking, you know? They said, "We have storyboards. Now, are you used to writing to storyboards?" And I said, "Oh yeah, I've done that a few times. Never done it before." So I was really, you know, I was hanging on for dear life, hoping I was writing music. I was doing the best I could, looking at these storyboards and, you know, trying to hit the timing as best as I could. And again, when I saw the final product, to this day, I would have written differently if I saw the picture first. No, I had never done anything to storyboards before that. And I'm sorry, what was the second question?
Was there any music that you might have composed for a storyboard scene that got left on the floor?
I didn't have time, really. There was most of the music. The only piece of music that didn't get into the soundtrack was my version of the theme with Stan singing, Stan Bush. They used Lion, obviously, for the theme. Somebody, I think the record company came to me and said, "We'd like to hear, since you're scoring the movie, we'd like to hear your version and maybe consider putting that in another part of the movie." Well, that obviously never happened. But luckily, that got on when 2007, I think it was the 25-year anniversary release of the soundtrack. They decided to put that on as a bonus track. And that was the first time that the Transformers alternate theme was heard with Stan singing. Yeah. And that was the only piece. Other than that, everything that I wrote made it into the movie, thankfully.
Yeah. I think that alternate theme was used for one of the games too, at some point.
Say again?
I think the alternate theme was used for one of the video games. I think they used it in one of the credit rolls. Yeah.
Well, I never got paid for that, but that's great.
Oh, sorry to bring that up then. All right. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.